Hello, everybody. Oh,
Behold!
Wow.
God.
actually, yeah, that's legit. We did have another act of God in the queue.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody to Coriander Society Adventures. I'm your game master, Tormented by Gnomes, and joining me live in person, we've got Ninja Man Matt and Pods of War. It's awesome having you two here in my home. How are things going for you two so far?
It's nice to be here, Joseph.
I can't.
Yeah, I feel like aside from it just being fun to have the lot of you, it's a lot harder to deal with Matt.
I just said hi.
Yeah, you did, and it was unforgivable.
It's true. We have the giggles.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
We bounce off each
We're
other.
also very
well.
fidgety, like
Yeah.
for some reason.
Well,
Wait,
normally,
ready? We're gonna start right, okay? Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Oh God.
You almost died. You know, honestly, I feel like this is better. To be
sound
completely frank. I mean, I'm Matt, and you're Joe, and you're Janessa, but, you know, to be completely frank.
I don't shut up, Matt. I don't know if I would have wanted to do the Well of Wisdom like this, but you know, we have to get a few of these out of our system before we can do like some soul crushing stuff in person.
Yeah, but then we're actually going to cry. Is the thing.
I know.
When we're like through camera, not.
That's gonna be
That
so
big.
cool.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Joe's made quite a few of us cry quite a few times in person. When
I
we
keep
do
a
the thing.
score. I keep.
Really?
It goes into his soul page.
I have I have like on my DM screen. I put little kill stickers. Like a little teardrop. Speaking of making people cry, the camera flies down.
Why'd you look at me?
I don't know.
That's a fair cop, actually. That
How
is
dare you?
I was just like, what's gonna happen? Not everything's about you.
True. Very true. That's what my mom said. growing up. We did music.
Yeah. I mean, that's honestly, if we keep doing this, one of the next steps is music of some kind.
Yes. Wait. I have a
A
request.
bard
though.
in the corner.
Before the stream is over, I didn't promise this, but someone had mentioned doing a flashlight rave. I feel like we need to make the cameras go like.
Yeah,
before.
we'll do that as a post-credit scene.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll when we end the stream, we'll go to the outro mode for 30 seconds. We'll come back to a rave, and then we'll raid somebody from the rave. All right. So,
Party.
when last we left our heroes, the camera descends through the atmosphere of Ashen, the desert world closest to the Pyre, the gigantic ball of fire and plasma that lies at the heart of PYRESPACE, after which it is named. In the very heights of the upper atmosphere, sand is being brought from the lower surface by an incredible tower of unstable weather. And as it rises, static electricity builds. Thunder and lightning worthy of the sovereign of the skies himself, who holds no dominion, yet the wrath of Vindor can be felt even this far away. As enormous bolts of static electricity pass between the dust that is gritting against itself, building up this incredible charge, flash fusing the sand into balls of glass that fall back down through the atmosphere like really gnarly hail.
Ooh.
It is pounding the outside of the City of Spires. We cut briefly to the crew of the Pilgrim's Progress, battening down the hatches and shouting as balls of glass pound into the deck, glancing off the armor. They're ducking for cover, trying not to get completely smashed in the skull. And our heroes, this deep inside the pyramid, can only barely hear the noise of this cataclysmic storm going on outside. But thanks to an act of God, something perhaps even worse is going to happen inside.
If the ice
Asena,
machine goes off, it's the hail outside.
yeah. Anytime that you hear the fridge, that's what that is. John just emerged from the pyramid below, explaining his plan to turn the Maru spawn against each other, liberate them from wisdom's tyranny, and somehow harness them to help you get to the Maru spawn abomination as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the gist of it.
That's the gist of it. Asena, you've just had this whole plan explained to you, along with, and the rest of the people who came with John on this quest are still down below in Discernment's warrens and genetic laboratories. John has laid his whole plan before you. The floor is both of yours. What do you want to do?
So like I was saying, we need to go damage control that door issue because
Be entertaining for a sec. I need to grab another book.
I think the Mars spawn. Mate, can you confirm they breathe air, right?
What's up?
The Mars spawn breathe air.
What about them?
They breathe air.
Yes, they breathe air.
Okay, so this is going to be
Do
an
they
issue
have
for them
air?
as well.
No, they don't have air. Any other questions?
No.
All right, cool.
So here's the problem.
They don't have hair?
And no, they breathe air. Gosh, you got me all worried. I'm saying it wrong. They do breathe air. We breathe air. Most living creatures breathe air.
Why can't you just conjure up a door? Oh,
I can't conjure anymore.
You don't have any magic.
Lies and deceit. I do have magic. And with that, John is going to do something cool. Come on, spells. Open up. Oh, yes! Aha. So, John takes a look at, after the battle, you probably got mechanical oil or something crazy on you. And John looks at you and with a wiggle of his ear, a wink of his eye, and a waggle of his fingers, the oil disappears as he once more is able to cast prestidigitation to clean you before all of our very eyes. I can cast magic again! Isn't that wonderful?
I don't know.
What do you mean? What?
How did you get that?
I have a great many secrets, some of which I will reveal in due time.
What were you doing this whole time?
Was interacting with the Mars spawn, finding out the intricacies of their culture.
And they gave you back magic?
Well, no, not them.
Who?
Well, I think we should discuss this privately among you, myself, Beat Down, or rather, Gastone, and Hara. This is a conversation for us to have in due time, as my powers slowly but surely return to me.
Hara eyes you.
John gives her a, we need to talk later look. It's important.
So, if you have magic again, why can't you fix the door?
I don't have that kind of magic again. I have
What
a
is
very...
that kind of magic?
I used to be a very high grade of spellcaster, of which Hara is now, considerably empowered with. So she knows what I was capable of. However, I am far more able to do the sorts of things that I used to be able to. I have let's say that in terms of magic, before, I had every door and window in the house thrown open, letting in air and cross breezes, and it was amazing. Heck, I was going out into the sunroom and building new passageways and portals to make sure that I could let all the air and sun into my home, drawing in magical power.
No, we want the doors closed.
Well, that's the thing.
Because of the air.
Well, that's the whole point, is that now all of the doors were shuttered, closed, bolted, and removed from me. And now I've cracked open a window. You've also cracked open a window by destroying the portals leading to the horrible desiccating air from beyond. So we need to go fix that.
We didn't destroy any portals.
Oh, sorry. No, I mean portal isn't like a threshold leading from one place to another, a door.
Okay.
So let's go resolve that. Alright. What gives?
With what?
What do you mean? Like, with what? You were there, weren't you?
The situation was dire.
It sounds like it. A metal bug?
Some sort of a construct, combination of ancient Lacunian technology with diabolical infusion. Grafted spirit into their technology. The ancients dabbled in magic when they arrived here, partially out of their own interest and partially in order to survive.
That's, first of all, incredibly fascinating. Second of all, where did it come from? In order to actually release anything within these catacombs, you have to go through the door.
She looks over at Nizar and Zomkug and Ten Kobold.
Oh, of course. Why is it always you three? Fine. Regardless, it happened. Nothing to be done. It's fine. Well, no, it's not fine. We need to resolve this. We'll need to fabricate some sort of barrier, at least temporarily. We've got probably no more than an hour before all the air is gone.
Alternately, we throw open all the doors that lead to the outside of the pyramid because it can only leach the oxygen. If there's a fresh supply coming from elsewhere, that would counter it.
Good point. Okay, let's go. And John takes off.
Okay. For posterity's sake, I need each of you to roll one of these d10s. I want to generate a number between 1 and 100, and I want each of you to participate.
Ooh, I'm participating.
9.
9?
And 90. 99. What? By the way, what was my 90 for?
What?
You never told me.
Matt, while you were down there, remember how I was telling you that how Hara just happened to mention that the ancients were combining their technology with magic?
Yeah.
Found some of the fruits of their labors.
Oh, really?
Roll an Arcana check for me, please, as you come across an injector.
What's that?
Like a thing.
Ah! You said Arcana?
Arcana, yeah.
16 plus 9, 25.
Is that a red dot I see on your side of the field?
Oh, where'd that come from?
Yeah, weird, right? Yeah, roll that shit again.
That would be a 17 total.
Okay. All right.
Ooh.
Here you go.
Yes, that is the ooh oh dice.
By the way, unless you already
You think I can see that?
unless you already took it, I was granted inspiration. Did you give me that?
Did you take a card? I believe that was a card. I gave you.
Okay, so did you want to take it off the queue then?
Yes.
Okay, and I'll remove from the queue.
Also, I totally showed the cat, so. You also got a Morrowspawn themed treasure, which we're going to deal with in a moment.
Yeah.
Which wasn't the one, because, yeah. Okay, so you got a 17 on your Arcana, right?
Yeah.
I would also like you to roll Science, because this has to do with the combination of the two. But this is tech magic. Well, this is advantage due to your technomage knowledge.
Oh.
The power may be dormant, but the knowledge remains.
Still there. Oh, don't go off the table,
If
please.
it's off the table, it doesn't count.
That's not very good.
What'd you get?
5 plus 7, 12.
Okay.
I see like 12 somewhere.
Someday that tail will
Someday we will say.
So, this is an injector.
Oh my.
Now, there's a common trope that you're used to in the video games that you grew up playing, John Carmichael.
Yeah.
About mana potions.
Yeah.
But the thing is, mana potions, once you actually started studying magic, you realize that mana potions are a lot harder to pull off in fact than in fiction. The only successful concoctions that you've ever heard of were derived from dragon's blood.
Okay.
This is an artificial magic inducer.
Okay.
It's a shot of magic.
And it gives you magic powers temporarily.
What it does,
Okay.
well, you didn't get very high on your
A 17 is pretty high.
on your
What are you talking
Arcana.
about?
Yes, on your Arcana. You're a warlock. This will temporarily give you an extra spell slot.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So not if I'm missing one, it gives me so are we talking for instance, let's just say this works this way for the next 24 hours.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. So instead of okay, never mind then. So you wouldn't be able to get it back with a long rest, even though it gives you one extra spell slot. It's not like it temporarily raises your max and you can get it back with long rest and stuff like that.
Correct. So essentially,
Gotcha.
you have 2 spell slots, right?
Yes.
If you hit this for the next, actually it's 5 minutes. For the next 5 minutes, you have 3 spell slots.
Wow.
If you burned 2 spell slots and you're out, and you hit this, you now have 3 spell slots, and you get a spell slot back.
Forever.
Once.
Okay, wait.
It gives you a
So it
temporary
just
spell
gives you
slot.
+1. That's all.
It gives you
This was a very confusing way to just say it gets a +1.
+1 spell
Because
slot.
I thought you were saying if you were out, it gives you you always have 3 when you inject it, but it's not. You just get +1.
It gives you an extra spell slot.
Dang it, because that would be awesome.
And it can exceed your max.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah,
I like it.
it's called a greater vigor injection. You can add that to your character sheet.
Bigger.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
A greater vigor. It's so it's just like Bioshock.
That's what I thought.
Look, I didn't
I think
name it.
Bioshock was around before John left. Probably the first one.
I'll have to check it out later. All right. So, that is what you have.
Called a vigor.
Vigor injection.
Vigor
So,
injection.
the lot of you are now traveling, and you got a 99 on that other roll that you made, which we will get to. Trust me.
Okay.
We'll get to that.
I trust you.
All right. So, without having to go through the entire process of walking all the way back through the room next to the zombies, which is still closed and you can lock.
Question.
Yes.
Sorry, I know you just did this big
Go ahead,
explanation. Let's say, for instance, one of my friends either was out of spells, if I gave the vigor injection to Hara, would it just be would it just be a spell slot, or how would that work for them?
This is a greater vigor injection. I haven't And honestly, I've changed what it does because it's based on a system that we're not using.
Gotcha.
So it would modify based on the person. So for Hara, it would give her an extra spell slot, probably level like 2 or 3,
Okay.
like an extra level 3 spell slot, I think.
I mean, yeah, that would make sense because, like, technically, like, if it was minor 1, regular 2, greater 3, you know, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or if I gave it to someone like without magic, then would temporarily give them magic.
Yeah, but who knows what powers they might manifest? Because if you already have magic, it just amplifies that.
Yeah,
but if you don't have magic, who knows what it's going to be?
I mean, that's pretty cool, though. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
Do you have? And still, last question, just because D&D is very into this. Does it have to be a willing target? Like, for instance,
nope.
So I could just go, and then you got magic now.
Yeah. Look, if it gets injected into you, it's injected into you.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay.
Now, you haven't done like a full biochemical workup on this thing. This is all that you know.
Yeah,
you need to get it to Gastone for a full analysis.
Yeah, totally. Or find my books.
Or find your books.
Well, I almost got my books. It's my thing. I can just look through it when I have time. I always have my books.
Was there anything else?
Yes. You were going to kill us.
Yes, obviously. That's normal. That's normal.
Yeah. What?
That act of God, man. It's going
Oh yeah,
to.
when is that gonna happen?
It's happening now.
Well, no, because I want to.
Oh wait, that's the third one. Oh
yeah,
no.
the third one is the one that.
Okay, can you even tell us what that was?
No.
Okay.
So you progress back through. You are faced now with the door with the zombies behind it, who still are waiting for their cue and haven't opened it at all yet because they're following orders. What would you like to do? And would you like to do anything to that door?
The door that was broken?
No, the door that the zombies are hiding behind.
Don't go in unless you want zombies.
Is there time for zombies? Is there a way to bar the door at all?
If I look at the map,
can I walk up there?
Yeah, you can walk up there. That's fine. Go ahead.
Oh, where am I? Okay, here we go. It's not letting. I don't have vision. It's not granting me.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Probably need to change it.
Yeah, I've got devil's sight, by the I can see dark vision up to 120 feet.
That's right.
Normal life.
Huh?
Normal life.
What are you saying? That's your normal life?
Yeah.
I think you have 60. I don't know if you have a $120.
Shut up, man. Stop flexing. It's not polite.
I wasn't flexing.
What is there you can even see in the dark past 60 anyway?
I used to cast spells so I could see in the dark. That was I got around that. I used to have spells. I used to see the world.
Because of being a contender.
Through different eyes. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this just looks like a bunch of rock. What do I do with that?
It's just a door and 3 pillars.
My arms are tired.
Well, yeah, but I mean, is there a plate? Is there like handles on the door?
No.
And it pushes in, I suppose.
I mean, there's a little outcropping that you can use to like pull it, but there's no locking mechanism.
There's a little outcropping, you say?
Yeah. Like it has like a handle built into the door. It's not like a
yeah.
It's a recessed handle. That's what I'm looking for.
I have an idea.
Okay, Asena, what's your idea?
Let's put a sign on the door. Do you need anybody that should be eaten by zombies?
I'd rather not.
Brilliant, Hara.
Always.
No, sorry. Hara says brilliant, Asena. Excellent.
Thank you. Okay, you wanted to create a war, right?
Yeah.
So just put a sign on there that...
No dead inside. Please
no,
come right in.
Like, I don't know.
Wisdom loyalists only.
Yeah, clarities,
Come right in.
valuable trinkets.
See, here's the thing. I completely understand where you're getting at. Mate, would John know, is this area like off limits for most Marspawn?
Yeah, essentially, this cell of Marswan Clarity's group moved in because Wisdom moved to the City of Spires within the last year.
Yeah.
And a lot of the City of Spires is haunted by the undead. It's not controlled by the Marspawn.
Yes.
So Wisdom moved here and said, all right, everybody, roll up. We're forming an army. We're doing a thing.
Yeah.
So Clarity's group moved into this area recently, which is why it isn't all cleared out.
The reason I'm asking is because if everyone knew about this place, it's not going to help that much because they're like, oh, it's a trap. But if not a lot of Mars spawn actually know about this,
Probably just Clarity and Discernment cells know about it.
Okay, perfect. Then yes, absolutely. Here's what John does. John opens up his case of carrying. He takes out a small little rod, not a magical rod, just like a extending rod. He puts it in the door, takes out a bunch of foam, sprays it into the door, and preps for the sign. So this will keep this thing shut, so it's not going to just blow open, but it's not going to be strong enough that someone couldn't just push the door open.
Okay, so it's not going to accidentally open.
No accidental.
But it's openable.
But it's openable. And then there's going to be a sign that is crafted by Asena.
Clarity's glow sticks.
It seems like you had Hara on board for a moment, like she got the plan, she thought it was brilliant. She does not understand the plan anymore.
Something that would be enticing for a certain type of creature that we want not to be alive.
Okay, Clarity's glow sticks is just written on there in the common tongue of the planet of the Commonwealth of Yord in Northport.
John's gonna add in parentheses at the bottom, "Come on in," wink. Like with like a
does he quite wink or does he make an emoji?
No, he makes an emoji.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he specifically makes an emoji.
Okay.
Which is probably lost on
the Mars spawn, because they have completely
spawn.
different faces and they don't, yeah.
Or, I mean, I don't know how many cultures outside of, humans use emojis, so,
Depends on the universe.
Exactly.
This universe? No, they don't.
Yeah.
Okay. So the zombie problem is solved forever.
Yes, it will never be a problem ever again. Nice job, we did it. Boom.
Next up, you've got the room that was full of greed swarms, 6 greed swarms, which have been dispersed. There's still a few of them crawling around, but like for the most part, they've been defeated.
And you got the treasure for that, right?
Oh yeah, feel free to pick up any coins left over, although 10 Kobold might have grabbed them all.
And 10 Kobold already grabbed them all?
He did his best.
Is there any money left?
Yes, there is.
Okay, then. Peter Parker's his way around.
All right, we're going to throw that treasure that chat gave you into this room.
We're going to throw it?
Everybody get down!
We just did that last episode.
Wow.
All right.
Nate, are we able to, like write this on our character sheet and hold on to them?
Yeah, I'm fine with you keep holding on to them.
Because I would love to be able to just, cash these in and just say, hey.
Yeah, absolutely.
Draw a card, my friend.
I would maybe keep them. Maybe take them home with you.
Well, I don't think we should take them. Like you said, you want them, but this is super cool.
Yeah, but I can't really use them in my online games effectively.
Well, I would just trust you would draw it, and then you would just tell me what it does.
All right, well, take a picture with your phone or something.
Oh, totally.
All right. Treasure, treasure, treasure.
Treasure, treasure, treasure. Oh, for character levels 1 to 4.
Exactly, because they have multiple decks, but this is the deck that I have. And these are pretty good.
These are great.
Yeah, these are pretty good.
Are you kidding me? A +2 magic weapon? Yeah, that's pretty damn amazing. That's pretty freaking cool.
Yep. Okay.
This is sick. I love this.
Matt, roll 2d6.
Yeah, there they go. No. We did one. Listen to that. Oh, yeah. Show me 7.
700 copper pieces.
Not believing that. Not taking that. Oh, wait, no, I've got a bag of holding.
Write that down. Pods, roll 2d6.
Yes, those are just normal dice.
Normal. Every day.
4.
4,000 silver pieces.
For me?
I mean, they're there if you want them.
Oh.
Wait,
Okay.
700 copper, but 4,000 silver?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
They mostly got rid of the copper,
Okay.
I don't have a place in my character sheet for
You
silver.
do. Go down in the middle. There you go. Oh, there's all the money section right above your equipment.
Oh!
And you should put your 100 gold where I gave you there.
Well, I put them there.
Oh, I would suggest putting it in the money spot.
Gold pieces? Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Right. The 4,000 you just got were silver.
Silver.
Yep.
I'm just going to put 4K.
All right. Matt, roll 66, please.
Ooh.
What's the conversion rate between silver and gold?
10 to 1.
Huh.
Ooh, 10.
For everything except Electrum, it's 10 to
17.
1. Why everyone hates Electrum.
Yep. And 24.
24, 2,400 gold pieces.
You take 1,200.
What?
Add 1,200 gold to your character sheet.
Okay. Thanks. Why?
Because Matt's sharing the wealth.
Yeah.
Wow.
I share.
And
Yeah.
pods roll 3d6 when you're done with that.
Ooh.
There's only 2.
There's one more here if you want. There's 2 more here actually if you want them.
7 plus 6.
Ooh.
13, 130 platinum pieces.
Nice. Nice spike.
Wow.
I'll give some spoils to Gastone later.
There we go. Perfect. Excellent.
Oh, are we turning it around now? Okay.
I mean, you
I
can.
did.
It's your
Yeah.
call. It's just,
I'm turning
it's just a
around.
logistics
I'm
issue.
turning around.
All right, and then let's do the thing where you each roll one of the percentile dice again for some
Ooh.
more treasure.
I like that. Here, you've been hot with this one. I've been hot with this one. Let's do it. It did like a little skater move. It did like what is that? When you grip the half pipe and you kind of go up, do like a manual, and then you go back down again. That's what the dice did. Another 90, by the way.
All right, pause. Roll the d10 when you get a chance.
7.
97.
That's a good one.
Okay.
I
Whoa.
love rolling on
Yeah,
treasure
this
tables.
whoever just paid for that treasure with channel points earlier, you're getting your points worth. Matt, roll 2d4, please.
2d4
in the thing.
Uno, 3, dos, 1, 4 total.
4 total.
This is sharp. Feel that.
Yeah, those are my whiskey barrel oak dice.
Ooh. Smells like
They were a
barrel.
wedding present from my wife.
That's so nice. Love the Mrs. Gnomes.
Okay. So we're gonna take turns because we have 4 of these. We're gonna start with Matt. Roll 1d10.
This one's been hot tonight, so I'm gonna roll that one. 8.
8. A brass mug with a jade inlay. Odds. Roll 1d10.
3.
3. Large gold bracelet.
For me?
I mean, you can keep it if you want. It's your call.
Where is it?
What?
Where is it?
It's treasure.
Oh.
Use that to your character sheet.
Hmm.
Yeah, bring out the treasures, mate. Share them. Take them out of that trunk. I know you got them.
No, I left the gold coins in the other room.
Ah, darn.
Did I? Yeah, I did. That's full of something else. That's full. What is in this box?
More.
Yeah, it's terrain and stuff. It's not the gold coins. Matt, roll 1d10.
I love this. 7.
7. A large, well-made tapestry depicting the flesh wars.
That was inside of the coins?
No, it was heaped up in the pie. It's not like you open a coin, you unpack it like one of those gold foil
Chocolate.
ones, and this tapestry just pops out.
A large, beautiful tapestry.
And it's holographic because it's like one of those 3D eye pictures because this is
Oh,
technology, you know. This isn't your mom's treasure.
You know, it's not your mom. It's like one of those metal signs that like.
Yeah, like a display. Sponsor us. Pods, roll
Wait,
1d10.
so what does it look like? A large holographic.
And it's a large hollow tapestry depicting the flesh wars.
I don't like saying that.
Too bad. Roll 1d10. There's one more of these.
7.
Another tapestry depicting the other side. It's 2 of a matched set. That together they form a full scene.
I'm gonna put 1 of 2, and then Potts can put 2 of 2.
You also find a glow stick.
Okay.
You know what? For 1,000 channel points, you find a bundle of glow sticks.
Heck yeah!
A whole bundle?
Yeah.
Oh,
a bundle.
wow.
Like 6 glow sticks in one of those plastic packs.
Dude.
And they're all got that plastic kind of connected, and they have the hooks so you can hang them on clotheslines.
Can I have 3 of those? Can I have 3 glow sticks?
Fine.
Chat gave them pods.
Oh, well, I asked if I could have them. I didn't say give
They're
me
all
3.
the default color though, like that default yellowish greenish color.
Okay. Oh, well, then I'm
You didn't get the party pack.
out.
You can have 3, but only if you chew on them.
What?
Like you've missed a lot, man. There's a whole conversation going on in chat about eating glow sticks.
Oh, okay. Well,
You just thought
Matt or John has to chew on them.
Don't worry about it.
Yep, that's real glow stick, all right.
Roll a Constitution
John
saving
puts it
throw.
in his bag. Excuse me?
Roll a Constitution saving throw. You're chewing on a glow
It's a
stick. You're not
glow
supposed to
stick.
chew on those, dude.
They're toxic.
I think I'm fine.
Roll a Constitution saving.
This is one of those issues where I would say, if I can throw an orc in real life, I can throw this orc. I've chewed on glow sticks in real life, and I'm fine.
Are you though?
Well, yeah, you in the corner or whatever.
You
Okay.
hear a broken one
Did
and
you,
then
so
it starts burning your
does John
tongue?
chew the plastic or does
No.
he break through?
No, he doesn't break through. You guys said to chew it. You
Okay,
didn't say to
what's
eat
the
it.
condition here? Does he need to break
Yeah,
through
wait a
and
minute. You
taste
said
the sweet juices?
Okay,
or
no,
is
I've
he
never eaten glow stick. Okay,
Mhm.
let's put that out there. What do you do? Okay, when I ask you to chew a pin, are you going to eat my pin? You just chew on the end,
There's a very
right?
specific context to this. John chews on the plastic hook on the glow stick without breaking through. To
Yeah,
the sweet
obviously.
juices
I
inside.
think he needs to roll for whether he breaks through or not.
No, he's fine.
I know how my mouth work. Okay,
One
Watch.
time,
I show you. Oh no, it's still there. I did it.
Okay, be careful.
I know. You know. Well, and actually, it's not. It's a rumor. You can't actually bite through your finger, but it's said that a human has the bite force to bite through their entire finger because they can bite through a carrot. But that isn't actually true, and it's not your mind blocking you. Like that would take a lot of force, and it's possible, not likely.
That got weird.
I claim no responsibility for any of it.
I just asked for 3 glow sticks if that was okay. This is on you, both of you.
I'm just.
Those are glow sticks of war.
So do I get 3 glow sticks or not?
Yeah.
I feel like I deserve them now at this point. Oh my goodness.
All right, add 3 glow sticks to your inventory.
Yay.
Anyways, getting back to this, roll pods. Roll 1d4. This is potentially game changing, and this is gonna make up slightly for that act of God I'm still holding over your head. 2. Great. Roll percentile dice, please. And there's 2 of these, so each of you roll the full set twice. So you roll once, and then Matt rolls.
Oh no. 96.
Wow, these are getting
Wait, or is it
It's
69?
a 69.
69.
Nice. Okay. Hold on to that.
He's
number.
got like books.
Yeah, hold on to that number. Yeah, I'm actually using my physical copy.
I don't think anyone's going to remember that number.
I don't think anyone's gonna forget that number.
Okay. Asena,
Yeah.
in the treasure heap, because I'm going to have you roll on the tech table instead of the treasure table, because
Ooh.
that makes sense for this culture, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Asena,
Yes.
you have found a ring. Roll 1d10.
10. Or 0.
Okay, 10. It is a golden ring twisting around a, I don't know how to pronounce this, a spinel? It's a type of gem. I think it's like a clear gemstone, clear yellowish gemstone.
Okay.
It's magic.
I put it on.
Do you know if you have any items right now, any magic items that require attunement? Does the Crown of Dead Speech require attunement? I should be able to find that out from my notes.
I believe so.
It does require attunement. Okay, so the crown requires attunement, and your amulet, your dragon thing amulet, requires attunement. And if you ever unattune from your dragon thing amulet, you will die.
Ah, shit.
You can attune to up to 3 items. I don't think you have any other items.
Not that are attunable, no.
Do you want to attune to this item? Normally it takes a short rest, but that's boring.
Want to attune
By the
to
way, chat was
glow
on my
sticks.
side about this whole glow stick thing. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, well, these are ancient Morrowspawn glow sticks.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know they were ancient Mars Flood glow sticks.
Ancient Egyptian laser glow sticks.
So that means John has powers now, right?
He already has powers.
How do you unattune to things?
Die.
What?
I think you just unattune to it over the course of a short rest. Normally, like to attune to something, you just hold on to it and like for a short rest.
Okay.
You instantly attune to this item.
Yeah.
This is a ring of thunder resistance.
Oh,
Whoa!
that's
as long
cool.
as you wear this, you take half damage from thunder.
That's cool.
Okay.
So between your amulet and this, I think you have resistance to fire, cold, and thunder damage.
Yeah. That's sick.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay,
That's cool.
John, I'm pulling up the tech item treasure tables. I want you to roll percentile dice.
76.
76.
That's cool.
Yeah. This is the uwu. I hate uwu, but I want to see the uwu. You rolled it.
I did.
You
rolled an uwu?
Yeah.
Rolled an uwu.
Straight up rolled an uwu.
All right.
Like
Go.
the actual uwu, not the owu.
Go, dice roll.
Which one is good? Which one is bad? I mean, they're both awful, but like.
Well, I think in Matt's case, uwu is a 1 and owo is a 20.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, I'd be right.
I didn't notice the OWO.
Oh, that. Good luck. Oh, yeah, actually, that looks pretty good.
I know.
Uh-oh.
This is incredible.
Yeah?
This is absolutely incredible, Matt.
Yeah? Show me. Tell me.
You have found a device that is worn on the arm.
Is it a force field shield?
It's a force field shield.
Ah!
You wanted one of these really
I
bad.
wanted it
Roll a
so-
science check to see if you can understand this high-tech stuff.
No.
Because I literally did this huge.
Matt was like, Joe, I want this force shield. He was sending me all the specs and everything. What'd you get?
I got a 4, but no, I didn't. Give me this.
All right, one down.
I got a 9 plus, what was it, Arcana?
Science.
Science, so that's plus 7. So 16.
16? Okay.
Oh, it's good. 16 is
So
good.
this is not necessarily the item that you really wanted.
Oh, unfortunately.
It gives a +3 bonus
It sounds
against
pretty good.
opportunity attacks.
Okay. But it could probably be, this could be a base that could be modified
Yes.
to do what I want.
And
Is that always?
yes,
Forever.
this counts as a shield. So
So it is just a +2 shield as well.
it's a no. It's equipped like a shield.
Oh, but it doesn't give you a +2
I'll
bonus.
look on this later to see if
Okay.
this is the case, but I'm not done.
Okay.
Because when it has an energy cell, which I don't know that you have one right now, you can use a bonus action to shove all creatures within 5 feet of you, 5 feet away.
And you have to use the energy cell?
Yes.
So it uses energy cell, shove, and has that activated as a
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Mhm.
Can you send me the?
Yeah, I'll send you this.
Yeah,
whole,
send me this.
I'll send you this whole thing.
All right, is it a tunable or is it just normal like?
It's tech. It's not magic.
Perfect, great. Okay, yeah, John slaps that on. Okay, well,
All right.
I am now proficient in shields, so this totally works.
All right, where are you? Here you are.
What does it look like?
I think it's like a wireframe gauntlet, like not a full gauntlet, but it's got like rings for each of the fingers, so it's this like metal frame, and then it's got this
Like a mesh kind of a thing?
like a not a full mesh because it's more like a cage, a partial cage. Imagine wires that go around each of your fingers,
Okay.
and then on the back of it, it's not quite like an arc reactor, but it slides over each of your fingers, and it's worn almost like a bracer, but it's got an energy projector installed here.
Okay. Does it look kind of like the Stark thing, but without all the armor? Like if you took all the armor off a Stark thing, that's what it is.
Yeah, like when he makes the Infinity Gauntlet thing that's just barely connected and all that. It's like somebody did it on purpose.
Cool.
It's a reactive shield, so it's +3 against opportunity attacks, and you can use bonus action when it has a
So
charge.
reaction on an opportunity attack, is that what it is? Or is it just it happens?
You just have a flat +3 against opportunity
Sweet.
attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I love that. Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Now, chat also gave a Mars spawn specific treasure away. So I'm gonna have you roll a d10. You roll a d10. We're gonna do the percentile thing one more time because this act of God is still coming for your.
Do you want to do the main one or you want to do the back?
No.
Nope.
Gosh.
You cannot hit that to save your life.
3.
93.
93.
Ah.
You do have to stop.
Do we though?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Thank you very kindly. Also, I just want to
Notes.
say that. Oh yes, many notes.
It says notes.
It does say notes. That is what it says. That's how I find it. If I don't call it that, I have no idea what it is. I just want to put out there that we've been playing for over 2 hours, and I don't know how much we've actually gotten done.
You're not very productive in person.
But I'm having fun. Are you having fun?
We went down a hallway and back up.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did. We did a lot of talking.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of exposition out of the way, and a lot of treasure. This is great. I think this is the most treasure we've ever gone through.
Yeah, this is just like it's like the shopping episode, except it's just the loot episode.
Beatdown's gonna be like, "Hey, what did you guys do on your episode? Oh boy, wow, you're gonna
farm.
You're gonna have to. Yeah, I'm a farmer tending my sand.
It's like you show up and you dump everything. Like, all right, nerd boy, start cataloging all of this. Tell us what this is. Cut the crap and tell
We've
us what
got
you want to
pictures. We've got tech. We've
Make
got.
this glow stick non-toxic.
That's
know.
right.
You're gonna like put all of his tech work. Do you want me to keep working on this enzyme that's gonna kill the god spawn? No, we have a top priority: non-toxic glow sticks.
Also,
it's gonna be huge.
do I have superpowers or cancer now? Because I was chewing on it.
Okay.
Both.
You found a. Jack gave you a Mars spawn specific treasure. I'm gonna say
A zyme?
It's more than a zyme.
Ooh.
It is the product
A dead mom
of
spawn. Taxidermy.
What the heck?
All right, you know what? The cool thing that I
No! You take it back.
No. Take it back.
But a stuffed like Waif?
No.
Waif's just standing there next to a stuffed taxidermy
That's
version
awful.
of himself.
That's literally so awful. How dare you? These are people.
How
These
dare
are,
I?
yes, libertarian. She made a joke. You're making this a thing.
Yes, because it's funny.
Libertarian John says it's not funny to take a culture of real people and say it's fine to stuff you
Libertarian
and throw
John
you
wouldn't
into a
care.
museum.
Progressive John would care about that.
Wait, what? What did you say?
Yeah, libertarian, anti-taxes.
I think you would still care about that.
You know what? It's actually a completely different side of the political.
Regardless,
alignment.
you're terrible. We're
Regardless.
moving on.
Okay, the motion for Joe to be terrible and we're moving on is passed. All right.
Understandable.
Anyways, what you actually got was a taxidermy. What you actually got was the product of the secret. Matt, what is it now?
As you said it, you were doubled down on the taxidermy.
Yeah, because it was funny. What you actually got was a product of the secret genetic research that was being done down below.
Oh man.
However, that genetic research is not successful yet. Because they have not yet unlocked the true potential of the Marospawn genome. They have created a very powerful mutagen. Just like the Zymes can unlock, make their jaws super powerful, transform them into rage monsters, all sorts of stuff like that. This mutagen has the ability to unlock random mutations within the Marospawn. Can be applied as an injection or consumed
It's an injection, okay.
to any Marospawn, including the Abomination. The problem is, it has random mutation effects. Could make it more powerful, could make it weaker.
But Gastone could probably mess with it and make it, less random.
That's entirely possible. You could use it as is.
It needs more testing.
Mm-hmm.
Only they had some taxidermy.
It's only we actually found this inside of a taxidermy.
Well, funny you should mention that because Chad actually gave you a taxidermy.
Oh, there we go.
Marlord.
You're dreadful as well, Chad. But everyone knew that. It's okay. I appreciate that out of you. Oh gosh.
All right.
Okay, that's valid. Beaver bag. Yeah. No.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but beavers aren't Mars.
What's a chester?
Oh man. Remember you said there was the glowing chewy thing? This is a whole nother ball game.
Mm-hmm. Fun fact, we just did a crossover with that show.
We did, actually, when John went to hell.
They canonically coexist. All right. You make your way through the
Did you put
Greed
that
Swarm
down?
room.
I put one down. Yeah, I know why.
Okay.
Well, here's what I got. You want to see what I got?
No,
Yeah, what
I'm
do
just
you got?
making sure you got that one.
Yeah, I did my best.
Oh, you didn't get it. The taxidermy.
The taxidermied
Oh,
Marlord.
yeah.
Jack
no.
gave it to you. If you want to leave it behind and be ungrateful,
You don't want it? I could take it. I'll take it.
You know exactly what's going to happen if you do that.
You can have it.
Okay,
I'm having it?
Yeah, add a taxidermied Marlord to your inventory.
Okay.
This is just notes. These aren't always just mine. I just make notes of things that we find, so that way we know we got it. So when mates
This is gonna look so good
where'd
in
you
my
get this?
cave.
Actually, yeah, this is going directly into her lurk. I'm gonna add like a little Marospawn Marlurk token to that map.
You see what my problem with this is?
What?
If you have the head of a beholder, which is just a head, by the way, but if you have a beholder mounted in your cave, no one bats an eye because it's a monster. If you have an elf's head mounted in your cave, people glance and give you little weird looks because that's a person. And now that John has found that the Marospawn are not just monsters, but are trying to become people, this is where the taxidermied Marospawn become a bit of a... Also, why do Marospawn have a taxidermied Marospawn?
It was an experiment.
Have you ever been
Understandable.
to
Have a nice day.
the wax museum?
Yeah, but those aren't taxidermied people. Those are wax
The
people.
Marospawn,
You don't know.
like some of them,
I
Clarity.
don't. You're right. I never checked.
Clarity's willing to
I'm gonna go chew on the end.
I'm just gonna, dude. I need another hit of this glow stick right now, man. I
No,
can't
no,
handle
no.
this.
Yeah, sorry, a wax finger. That's what I was chewing on
Got
to
it.
verify if it was taxidermied or not.
Yeah, what about the sarcophagus?
We are awful. You realize this? We are dreadful, and I love it. I'm here for it. But my goodness,
It was ethically made.
ethically sourced.
Yeah.
Taxidermy.
They were willing. They signed an
Yeah,
agreement.
It died of natural causes, not experiments.
Here's the horrible thing. I could totally see a Maritact approaching Waith and being like, "Here's the thing, bud. We need you for experiments. So you're going to give us your life. We're going to taxidermy you, and we're going to give your family one time. Exactly. This is financial compensation for you, and you can't say
you
no.
or a loved one has been taxidermy. You may be entitled to financial compensation.
Wait, I'm changing it to Maru Mummy.
Oh gosh. Speaking of asbestos-related issues, we're dying in here. While we're going through all this treasure.
I mean, you're not dying yet, but you are working.
We are working
on it.
towards
All right,
it,
so
yeah.
now you're at the airlocks. You can either come up with a solution to de-Asenify the airlocks, or
That's a verb now.
to Asena, i.e., break through physical force in such a way that it is no longer functional.
Or punch.
Yes,
Asena
or
is
just to
synonymous
punch
with
somebody.
punch.
Well, it's when you Asena somebody's face, you break their face so
Yep.
it is no longer functional via physical force. To de-Asena is to, undo. So, you can either de-Asenify the airlock, or you can follow Hara's suggestion and just open up all the doors and get a nice refreshing breeze in here.
Yeah, we're going to open up those doors.
Okay, all right. Carry on.
So, do I need to literally have John walk through this whole thing, or can I just roll a survival check to open all
Yeah, you can roll a survival check.
Beautiful.
Unless you want to double back and check any of the rooms. After all, some of the
You know
rooms
what?
are haunted by gigantic
Why not?
monsters. It's your call.
I'm bringing the party with me. The party's following me.
Yeah, the party. Let's just assume the party's behind you, and as long as we assume the party's behind you, you don't.
We
need
didn't
to...
go this way.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we got to open windows. Oh, you know what? John backs up. Asena-ify that door.
Do you want to Asenify that door, Asena?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
What?
John's a very bright person. I don't usually get to do this. John steps in the way for just a moment and is going to check it for traps to make sure she doesn't kick open the door and blow herself sky high. That would be I think a 30. A dirty 30.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a dirty 30.
Well, it's a good thing that I put in a DC 31 trap in this
Oh, shoot!
level 8 dungeon.
Well,
I
darn.
don't believe you.
Correct! Okay, John, to the best of your knowledge, there's no traps on this door.
I'll sanify that thing, and John backs away.
I kick it.
Roll a punch attack.
Despite the fact that, no, I'm not going to do this. No, that's Matt. That's not John, that's Matt.
Oh, I didn't do very good.
What'd you get?
Oh.
Yeah, well, that's good enough to hit the door. You kick it. It doesn't immediately break. So
Wait, wouldn't this be an athletics check?
it can be an athletics check if you're trying to force the door open, or if you're trying to punch the door into pieces. It would be an unarmed attack.
I see.
So, all right, it takes you a couple of wah, bah, bah, but you do kick down the stone door. This door is now Asenified.
Nice.
Crash.
No zombies.
Corridor leads down into darkness, and as you approach, you see a sarcophagus, stone sarcophagus.
I talked to these people
Yeah.
before, and they just
I'll try again. Maybe this one's a little different. Weren't they the standing ones? This is a laying one.
yeah.
It's an upper and a lower mummy. Maybe the lower mummy's got more to say than the upper mummies.
Okay. Hello.
What? Who's there?
Asena and John.
Who's that?
We
We're gods.
are ancients. Come back.
Ancients? Ancient what?
Lacunians.
Roll a deception check, please, with advantage because of the
Yeah.
crown. And is that a red dot I see on your side of the field?
Oh,
Yeah.
snap.
And just roll a normal deception check, please. Yep.
Wow.
What do we get?
16.
16 plus.
16.
17.
17. I'm like, okay, and math, okay. Sata's like, yeah, plus one.
Acunis lives.
Yes.
My ancestors lost contact with it so long ago. The dragons are coming.
Old news.
The dragons came. We are far past that in the future.
Did my people survive?
Yes.
Good call.
How fares the city?
The city is in trouble because there's a big bad at the bottom.
Ask him.
The gods spark.
Yes.
They completed the project.
Yes.
Those fools! We are tampering with things mortals were not meant to comprehend.
I agree.
I warned them it would be our downfall.
Who?
The rest of the science team.
Oh. Do you have any words of wisdom for us? We're gonna try to fix it.
What is your plan?
Well, we're gonna get all the Maru spawn to fight each other, and then we're gonna go down there and we're gonna kill it.
Roll persuasion check, please. This time with advantage.
Two of these?
2 of them and take the better of the 2.
Oh no.
That's a 7.
It's a 7.
You don't have any cards useful for this, right?
No.
Any cards apply to this?
No.
All right. You got a bunch of cool combat stuff, and we're not going to have a single fight scene because you talked to the zombies out of fighting.
I mean, that was grand.
I think it was great. I think it was a great touch, honestly. I don't have a problem with how that was handled. I just,
Hey, mate, how
Yeah.
many inspirations would it take to get a lucky die?
3.
3? Here you go, roll again. John leans
Roll
in.
what again? Both of them?
No, you just get one. John leans in and is like, "Tell him," and he kind of lists up all the cool tricks that we have to fight. Ah, son of a
3.
It was worth it. I'm a good friend.
If any of us knew how to stop it, perhaps we would have endured better.
Fair.
Mate, you owe me one. Mine aren't matching up. Thank you.
Well, do you know where the windows are?
What?
The windows and doors?
We kind of ruined a toxic fume lock.
There's a gas seeping into the structure, and we need to make sure we can get it out. And the only way to do so is to open the doors.
There's a gas seeping through the structure, and the only way to get it out is to open the doors.
I don't even know where I am. I didn't die here.
Oh.
It's been very dark ever since I died.
John looks around. Is there any kind of it runs really quickly? Is there a hallway number that says like X?
Roll an investigation check.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
No. Okay.
Here.
No, you don't find anything.
24.
Yeah, you don't find any. Because there isn't any.
You told me where we were. What area is
We're
this?
in the pyramid.
All right,
Which
so
one?
you provide some information.
Yes.
Oh. This is a shrine for those of us who have perished. There's
Yeah.
no ventilation system. The lower levels, the deep labs would have a ventilation system, but not this area.
Asena. He looks at the wall. Punch.
I punch it.
We're deep inside a physically stone pyramid. You've got literally tons of stone to push through.
She can Asena.
I don't punch it. Did you know you're a god?
We codified the crafted to always defer to Lacunians. So yes,
Oh, cool. We kind of did the same
but
thing.
not the same way that the creature they created is a god.
Oh.
What-
That's a real god?
What we did here was unforgivable.
You know,
There was a local culture.
we're going to bring it back. We're going to save it, but we need to kill the actual god.
We took their god from them. We lured it out, broke it apart, harvested what separated it from mortals, as a potential energy source. The one thing we didn't understand, it's not something we had where we came from. Faith. Here it has power. We wanted it for ourselves. And it destroyed us.
John runs up to get the Mar attacks. And
I'm just out of here.
tells them, we have a problem. There's a breach. We need ventilation now.
Right. None of the Mar attacks are nearby. They're both downstairs.
I'm sorry, I meant Mar assault if I didn't say otherwise.
That could be a problem. We must seal the doors.
Not possible.
Oh, look outside, Ancient One.
John looked outside.
You look outside, and it's as you open it, you just get hit in the face by a wall of dust.
Okay, John goes back inside.
There's an epic sandstorm going on.
Okay, ventilation. You have to have some. Or you can tell me where it is.
We must descend to the lower levels. There is no ventilation in the tomb. It's a tomb. In the event of an emergency, we descend to the lower warrens.
What about the fire? Can you put out the fire?
The fire that's burned ever since their civilization began.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but mate, there's double doors here. If we open these doors, it'll take a while, but that should help vent some of this. We have one.
Yeah, basically, you can expand the amount of space that is going to be, like, have the oxygen seeped out of it.
Yeah, it goes to the outside.
That's the thing. It's not actually pumping bad gas in. It's sucking the oxygen out.
Yeah,
It's filtering out the oxygen. So, like, you can open some of the doors, but all you can do is expand the amount of space that's going to take it. That will delay the process, absolutely. So let me just scroll to where you are on the map for chat and posterity.
Now, hold on a moment.
Mm-hmm.
If I was able to seal this fire away,
Mm-hmm.
just,
Theoretically, that could help. They haven't because it's a security measure. What do you have that could seal the fire away?
Well, I have a bag full of treasures across my many journeys.
That's true. Ten Kobold also is the kind of person who could help you rig up something.
Perfect.
If the two of you want to work together.
Yes, the two of us will work together, and we're going to rig something just to put a dome that will give us defensive measures.
Okay. Asena, is there anything you want to do while the two of them are trying to seal this oxygen sapping thing in order to shield from the... Also, Zomkug and Nizar are both concerned about the ship.
Not a lot. If you go outside right now, Nizar, you might be somewhat okay.
Let me see if Nizar has anything.
Your concern is valid, but irrelevant.
Jeez.
They all look at you, just sort of dumbfounded. Okay, Nizar can fly, but if he flew in that, he would get absolutely wrecked. He can turn invisible. He can make himself. He can change his size. If he could turn into a pillar of sand, that'd be really handy, but he can't do that. So he doesn't really have a lot of use out there.
Tell you what, Ara, can you send a message back to the ship to make sure they're okay? Also, if the storm, if it hopefully recently started, tell them to get out of here.
Okay.
They can circle back and keep an eye. We'll hunker down.
Mm-hmm.
Also, John tries to when he goes outside, like towards the, not in the threshold of the thing, not quite outside getting hammered, but not quite deep within the tunnel. He tries to contact Gastone over the radio.
Too much. Oh, the storm is carrying an incredible electrostatic charge that is blocking off.
Of course, it is.
I already established that there's electrostatic stuff happening in this hero, right?
Okay. So send a message to the ship. Send a message to Gastone.
Okay.
Just to alert them to hunker down.
Right. There's a lot of spell points. There's a lot of spell slots because I'm not tracking spell points for her because that's a lot of work.
Well, I mean but it sounds like useful thing to do.
No, it is. I'm just saying. Note that Hara's reserves are going to be somewhat depleted unless you give her one of those. It'll.
Yes, copy that.
All right. So she's going to send that. The ship is sustaining damage. They are evacuating. The ship is absolutely evacuating out of here, and she doesn't know what state it's going to be in. But
they're leaving us.
No. So as part of the message, warn them, tell them our status, and then get theirs back. For Gastone, warn him, tell our status, and that we'll reconvene as soon as this storm passes, or we can figure out a way back.
Okay. Somebody, no, I'll send it. I'll send it because Hara's sending it. So I'll message Beatdown to let him know.
Yeah.
You receive a message from Hara. This is good.
Very good.
All right.
Hey, question.
Mm-hmm.
I know this you said this thing is buried under a lot of stuff, but John pulls out and I've given you months to come up with what this thing is.
I absolutely probably haven't done it.
You haven't. I know you haven't. John pulls out the electro lance that he took from Lacunas.
Okay, yeah, great. So what he pulls out of his suitcase, Asena, is, it looks like a poleaxe. It's just this big stick with a metal blade on it, but it's all made of Lacunian technology, materials, carbon fiber, alloy, nanotube, nonsense. And the blade is like an electric cutting knife, except it's an electric cutting knife. Not only does it zzz for maximum cutting power, but it also carries an incredibly strong electric charge.
It's like a vibro blade.
Yeah, it's a vibro blade that also is electric, has an electric charge.
Gucci.
So what do you want to do with this thing?
You carve into the place, make a hole. Is that possible?
It will dull the blade.
It would?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've watched an Fortune
You don't
5.
want to taxidermy Maru spawn, but you're okay with vibroblading the pyramid?
Yeah,
To save it. I was just wondering if it was possible. It's not possible. This thing
it is possible.
In my defense, I thought it was like a lightsaber.
It's not like a
out
lightsaber.
there.
It would be a lot better at this than any other tool, and it would be able to survive a lot better.
Yeah.
But it is still like a metal fiber stuff.
Regardless, considering I'm the voice, he's the brain, and she's the fist of the ancients, I hand this to Asena, and I look at Zomkug when I do this. This was meant for you, but you've been a naughty boy.
What'd I do?
Not help.
When did I?
This entire problem is your and Tenkopel's fault.
We were following her lead.
You absolutely...
Zomkug didn't do nothing.
And Cobble spits.
Do better. You now have this. It's yours. He'll get you the stat support when he can.
This is mine?
It's yours. Yes. Unless Zomkug can show that he deserves it more. So do better.
Zomkug will remember this.
Also, you weren't as sweet to me when I saw you as you could have been, and I was very sad that my beautiful orcish boy wasn't happy to see Papa John.
Zomkug just sort of looks over at Asena for a moment, raises an eyebrow, shrugs. And Kobol's got his eye on that nice, gigantic, high-tech axe.
John leans, and he tries to use his message spell, realizes it doesn't work, and then leans across and goes,
Okay. John bullies Zomkug, who did nothing wrong, and tells Tenkopel that he's making a point.
He didn't not do nothing wrong. He helped Tenkopel release that thing that broke the doors and caused this entire mess. So it's not like he did nothing wrong.
Look, there was a little tomb robbing, you know.
Hey.
And look at all this treasure we got. Look at all this treasure we got. True.
By the way, are you carrying the taxidermied Marispawn, or did you give it to John to put in the bag?
It's in my pocket.
It's in your pocket.
Okay, the taxidermied Mars spawn is like yay tall, alright? Somewhere up to here. It's like a 4 foot.
Exactly.
It's not going to fit in your pocket.
Yeah.
Okay. Just weekend at Bernieing this Marispawn.
You want it? You want to put it in your
Yeah, I'll
pocket?
put it in the thing.
Well, now that I have this.
Alright, by the way, Chad doesn't approve of the way you're treating Zomkug. Enjoy.
I also remember chat saying they weren't going to heal Zomkug again. They're very fickle tonight.
When are they not?
That was less a observation and more like a statement, point of fact.
Alright. Wouldn't that just be an
One
observation?
vibroblade.
And now that Pods has it instead of Matt has it, I'm definitely going to come up with stats for it before next week. Trust me.
Well, I was trying to be able to give it look how cool this is, instead of just, this is really cool, trust me.
Trust me. Yep. All right. So you've created like a seal. Used some fire to weld a piece of metal, some plastic, some of that expanding foam over the oxygen draining fire in the tomb. You've opened some doors, only explored doors, not any of the unexplored doors, because there are some areas in the tomb that still haven't been explored. You've opened all the ones to known areas in order to slow the rate at which the oxygen is going to decay. You bought yourself a good amount of time.
Okay.
What do you want to do next?
I think we need to go down and talk to Clarity and let him know what happened.
So you probably could have just gone downstairs and avoided this entire situation.
Look, here's the thing. You, very clearly, as Hara said, just open the doors. I was going to go downstairs and do this. This is your
You
fault.
followed Hara's advice. I didn't make you follow Hara's advice. You were talking about solving the oxygen problem.
We
Hara
tried
came
to
up with
open
a
the
solution to
doors.
the
Turns
oxygen
out there's
problem.
not doors. Now we can go downstairs, but there was a trap there. But then the thing came out, so I think it's fine.
I'm having flashbacks. I mentioned earlier about what had happened in my past in regards to, oh, yes, this is very sad. And now this is giving me flashbacks of, do this, but also do this. It's like, okay, no, you should have done this in the first place. I'm like, but I was going to do that. What's happening? I don't know how to please you.
Hey, look, I'm having a great time.
Oh,
I have nothing to complain about. I'm just saying you followed the NPC's advice. You didn't follow my advice. I'm an impartial third party here. I don't have a horse in this race. Pause. What would you like to do?
Well, I don't want to go out into the storm,
Mm-hmm.
so we can go down here, but Matt's gonna have to check for traps.
Well, Matt has already. Well, what area are you? Do you want to go down into the?
Isn't that the only place to go?
Well, I think there's some doors down here that haven't been opened. I can indicate the doors that haven't been opened to you if you want, or you can descend down into the lower level of the pyramid, start working on your plan.
John leans in. So, and Colt and I bought some time. Do you want to go tomb robbing, or do you want to just get this whole thing taken care of? We've got plenty
I
of time.
already have a lot of treasure.
I mean, there's a sandstorm outside, kind of going bananas out there. That time.
I thought we were running out of oxygen.
Well, we are still technically, but then Colt and I set
It's
up
a matter of
force field.
hours.
Mhm,
Oh, okay.
mhm.
Where did I miss the force field?
Well, we just Jimmy rigged it. Jerry rigged it.
Let's explore.
Okay. John, you are heading the right place for exploration.
Then let's do this.
But I'm
That's
gonna
gross.
pause you
Oh,
and I'm gonna
no.
move the whole party over
Okay.
finally because they haven't.
You
been-
can fix me.
Asena's upside down again.
There we go.
I tell you what I have found. I'm not a fool. I'm just upside down.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. You're gonna want to
direction
stop walking. They found
Oh.
some sort of horrible trap there.
Oh, okay.
That you would actually that they would warn you about, so you wouldn't stumble into it and die horribly.
Well, I am investigating as I go to make sure.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
that's
just
fine.
Stumble into
And
anything.
let's see, where's Ben? I lost Ben. Okay, here's Ben. Here's Lonnie. Here's Wave. I got to get the whole gang together for this.
Yeah. Totally.
All right, give me a sec. Just grabbing everybody.
Can I show Waith the taxidermy?
Oh, please don't.
Do you want to? It's in his suitcase right now.
When I was putting it away, I just show him. And then close it.
What did this one do?
It was for science.
Kill science!
It displeased its master.
Oh,
He looks up at Hara.
Uh
he would never displease you.
huh.
Hara says I am a good boy.
Did you really? Oh.
All right. Where the hell in this mess are my notes about this room? Because there was some sort of horrible disintegrating. Right. There is a disintegration field in this chamber. They discovered. Roll
Can Nazar throw his voice, by the way?
Is what?
Nazar, can you throw his voice?
I don't think he can.
Okay.
I don't think they can in this edition. Yeah, he can't. So yeah, there's a disintegration field in this room. It does 10d10 force damage if you trigger it. They haven't fully figured out all of its.
If you trigger it, does that disarm it?
No.
Oh.
Roll investigation check, please.
I do this thing that you asked.
With disadvantage. That natural one.
Oh, it's not.
Give me the blue, give me the red. What is
Tonight, these are giving me a hard time. As a 19 plus 12.
Plenty.
13.
Okay. All right. So you figured out the scope and parameter of the area, and you got like a 31, right? All right. So I'm not going to make you roll a science check as well.
32.
32. Fuck off.
Hey, I might have made a trap that was 31. I just got to make sure,
So as you're inspecting this, I'm just going to go ahead and give this to you. You've determined that the disintegration field's detection and like the whole way that it works. If you can have a powerful enough magnet, you can disable it.
Cool. John reaches into his pack. He's used one charge. Now he's using his second charge. Take a powerful magnet out of his pack.
Okay.
Bam. Here we go. I got
It's
one
covered
charge
in
left.
just like all sorts of things that were also down there.
Hi there.
Right.
All right. Great. You've disarmed the disintegration field. Well,
Does it have to stay here, or can we just every time we come by, we just got a magnet?
You have to every single time you go by, you have to explode
Okay.
into a large magnet to disable it. So you are free to proceed to the next area.
Glorious. All right, everybody, quickly.
All right, I'm not going to drag everybody, but
No, you're fine.
they're behind you. Asena, you may want to follow, but everyone else.
Okay, I feel like this, we totally could have had just Asena punch.
So this, I mean, yeah, if you told me you wanted to punch there. So in this chamber, there used to be a clockwork abomination. But now, there's just a pile of treasure.
Is this the spot that they were trying to figure out earlier?
Yeah, and they woke it up by accident. I think chat had something to do with it. There was an act of God or something that decided
There
to
totally
block
was.
the monster,
Mhm.
but it was already in this room.
Yeah.
So, Asena, if you follow along up the
can't.
stairs. Here, I'll move you.
Just pretend.
Oh, I can help as well. All right, John rolled an 18 on investigation when you're ready at the door.
Okay. Well, do you want the treasure first?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know there was treasure.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
apologies.
There's a lot of treasure.
I love treasure.
There's a lot of treasure. All right.
Can I move myself anymore?
The map is really weird. Here, Asena, I'm gonna kill you real fast,
Okay,
and then I'm gonna unkill you.
that's good.
Heroes, Asena, bam, unkilled. Did that work? You see yourself?
I can see myself. I just can't move myself. I'll refresh.
Yeah, that sounds like a problem.
Oh, I'm in the wrong one.
Okay, well, that would do it.
That's why.
All right, so there's treasure in this room.
Glorious.
I'm pulling it up.
I love treasure.
Treasure's nice. Okay, so gleaming pile of coins, stones, and a sword.
The sword is very interesting.
The sword is somewhat. It's that again that combination of modern crafting methods, but sort of the mysticism of the Marrowspawn. Well, high tech crafting methods with the mysticism of the Marrowspawn thrown on top.
Okay.
Are you ready for the list? This is
Yeah.
another list of stuff.
I have my notes open.
2,200 copper pieces.
Yeah.
That comes out to 22 gold if you even want to grab it.
Yeah, I'll change it later.
1,000 silver pieces. 30 gold pieces. 8 bloodstones. And a sword.
I take it you're not giving us the value of the bloodstones or any of their
50.
gems. Okay.
50 gold each.
Nice.
And the art objects you found, including the tapestries, are 250 each.
Nice. That just makes it easy for us.
Fixed it.
Yay. And with an 18, does John find anything on the door?
No.
Very
Does
good.
not seem to be trapped.
All right, John stashes the treasure, gives Asena her share. I'll give that in a moment. And then, okay, time to open that door.
All right.
Wait, did you open it?
Just kind of move through it.
Oh, okay.
I need to make sure this map is set to block movement through space and time.
This just looks like an empty
Oh, hello.
hallway.
Hello. What's going on there?
It just looks like nobody's here at all. Oh, shoot.
Wearing silver and red enamel pectoral jewelry and stylized armlets, as well as carrying a thin carved stick, this angular, dark-eyed humanoid appears almost normal, but when it moves, ears clash and whir faintly within it.
Whoa. John holds up his hands and speaks in a Lacunian dialect.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, friend.
We are charged with keeping the bridge between here and thither. The river of life must not be crossed by frogs.
John's translating.
Follow the path of weasels.
John, roll a insight check to see if this clockwork thing is malfunctioning.
Roll an insight check.
Dang. Well, These dice is not rolling good for me in real life, I'll tell you that. It'll be a 15.
15. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be functioning well.
Okay.
Your heart shall be weighed against a pickle.
John is going to use his linguistics training and studying and knowledge of languages and attempt to logic question his way past its programming.
Mm-hmm.
That we are meant to be here, and we are merely inspecting the river of pickles or any brine that has seeped past and allowed the essence to dampen the artichokes. Something along those lines. Trying to key in and figure out what is wrong with what it's currently happening and trying to reverse that back.
Okay, roll a science check.
Okay. Okay, 20, natural. Dirty.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
All right. Your call is being forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Asena, what do you want to do? All this whole conversation is occurring.
John moves into conversation range.
Okay. You see on the sarcophagus behind it a sphere.
You want to walk up?
Nice. I don't know. Don't you ask it what it's guarding?
John wants to clarify what it is that the what is it guarding? What is it protecting?
The chemical adherence of rubber baby buggy bumpers cannot be denied.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Rubber baby bumper. Booker? I can't remember.
The sun sets on the moon.
No. I think it's angry at me.
What did you do?
I told it that the sun doesn't sit on the moon.
Oh, you never say that.
Why?
Because the sun does set on the moon every single day.
It
I don't know what that
raises
means.
its arms. And the armlets it's wearing drop to the floor. Clang! Clang! And transform into giant poisonous snakes.
Whoa.
Do we leave or do we stay?
I mean, we could fight it, but what for?
Yeah, let's leave. Goodbye.
All right, so the two of you just dip.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and move yourselves back around the corner. The mysterious metal sphere that it is guarding remains mysterious. Just quiet. Oh, you were saying at the door. That's right. Yeah, the door's not closing. You have the magnet with you, so you can disable the trap on the way back.
Yep.
That's all that was in there?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're pretty strong. You could probably burrow through this door here.
What door?
We know there's a chamber right over here.
We do?
Well, I mean, we just came from that way.
No, we didn't. Oh.
But, I mean, all that would do would be giving us two egresses of entrance.
You want to just go back?
I mean, are we just giving you options?
You ran the first time.
John
we
came up with this idea
retreated.
of Asena punching through the pyramid, and he just really wants to do it regardless.
Wait. I have to do the magnet first.
I thought the magnet was up there.
No. I'm
Oh.
carrying the magnet. All right, and let's go. Yeah, I don't go that way. There's a robot with snakes, and it's busted. It's guarding something, but yeah, no, it's weird.
The sun sets on the moon.
No, it doesn't.
The frogs do
That's
a lot
what
of
I said.
cardio. I don't know. It's whack.
Okay.
Go this way.
We've been that way.
There's another way.
You want to fight the zombies?
Well, no, there's this way. There's this way, isn't there? Isn't there a center away?
Yeah, there's a door in the middle. Asena opened that door, looked inside, and then closed the door.
Well,
Last
I did that. Did
Right.
we both do that?
I don't remember if you did that or not, but you opened the door, looked inside, and closed the door.
Yep. So I'd like to go in there now.
Okay, you opened the door.
Because inside there was like sarcophagi.
There are 2 sarcophagi.
Perfect. All right. Time to talk.
Again?
Again.
There's 3.
Yeah, there are 3 sarcophagi.
Good eye.
I put my crown on.
All right.
Hello, dead people.
To no one in particular.
As you see, so over the 2 tombs, there's a carved dragon head on the wall.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's what was interesting about this room. I was remembering because I wanted to bring you back here.
So when you open the door, you see the 2 sarcophagi, the sarcophagus in the middle, and a carved dragon head over it. It's clearly a blue dragon.
A blue dragon.
I stare at
You
it.
bring Hara in as well.
Hara walks in. Yep, that's a blue dragon.
No significant.
John, I forgot to tell you that when I met the dragons, I got all weird, and then I couldn't talk to them, and I ran away, and it was really embarrassing. I regret it.
Well, this appears to be a carving by the local population, who, as you recall from their history, were besieged by dragons.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Most likely, yes. So, in terms of historical significance, this probably indicates somebody who did battle against those dragons, who were on their way to the attack. Maybe were killed by my ancestors.
Yeah.
Sorry, time distortion.
No, I understand. Trust me. Trust me. Except for Waith. And there's all the other Marspawn that are really into dragons. You know how, like, there's probably that 1% that's just like, oh, it's a taboo, so we got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the most that I can discern about the historical significance. They would have been in conflict with my. What do you do?
Hello, dead people.
No response.
They're really dead.
Or maybe they're not dead at all.
Maybe they're not.
What would you like to do?
I really want to open
Open what?
the sarcophagi.
You can't just open a sarcophagi.
Well, I mean, you literally can, but you shouldn't unless you're careful.
What'll happen?
I don't know. That's why I want to open it. Find out. There's a This is the only one we've seen with a dragon portrait in here.
Get 10 kobold to do it. That's been my go-to.
I think you and I are a bit better prepared for something like that, don't you?
Fine.
How about this? You take one, I'll take one, 10 gold will take one.
I thought there was only 2.
You said there were 3.
Yeah, there are 3.
Well, I thought there was 3, but then I thought there was the Dargan.
Oh,
The
that's
Dargan
above.
is on top of that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
So who do you want to open the 3rd sarcophagus?
10 kobold.
Okay. This has been a good haul.
Oh, wait, no.
What's a little more?
10 gold was 2. I'm 1. He's 2.
I'm
And you're
3?
Yeah, you're punch.
Okay. Give me a count. He has his crowbar. He is ready to pop.
Well,
these
we're not
things.
doing them at the same time. That's insane. We're just going to go one at a time, but we're
Well, then in what order?
1, 2, and 3.
All right, after you, hot stuff.
All right. I take a look and make sure this isn't going to explode gas on me when I do it. That would be a 27
27.
investigation.
Yeah.
I check the seams.
Mm-hmm.
I sniff, taste, do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Everything but just directly sliding it open.
Okay.
I know it's
the
there.
sarcophagus does not appear to be trapped in any way.
All right, everyone. Hold on to your butts. And John.
Shoves it. Several things happen at once. First off, the
Delightful.
sarcophagus was not trapped, but the dragon head was. It had a motion sensor in it. The motion sensor is activated. It emits a pulse, an ultrasonic pulse. I need everybody in the
Is
chamber.
this magic?
Yes.
Damn it. I didn't want to do this early.
Dang it.
I should have checked better.
Just let it happen.
Just let it happen. It's not going to hopefully kill us.
Great. Roll a Constitution saving throws, both of you, please. And I will roll for 10 kobold. He passes.
Of course he does.
I got a 5.
Okay.
I'm going to...
Look at that stash, my guy. Look at that stash. Yeah, gimme. You gotta post a picture of that when you're done, by the way. At the end of the show. Roll it again.
An 8. Yeah,
8.
I knew that. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was just giving you one. I knew it.
Asena, what do you want
I
to do?
knew
It's
it.
not working.
Roll a d20.
Hello there, animal.
A 3.
And you added 6.
Okay, you also failed. The only person in this room who succeeded was Tenkoble. So a sonic pulse emerges from the mouth of the dragon,
Okay.
inflicting thunder damage.
Hey!
What a coincidence. You take 20 points of thunder damage if you fail, 10 if you're resistant.
Thanks.
Tenkoble also succeeded on his save, so you only take... And the two of you are deafened.
Oh no.
What are you rolling here, sport? Oh, right, the thing.
John takes 20 damage, pulls out his gun and shoots the dragon statue.
Okay.
Because you can see the corners of his eyes, his irises go dark and red creeps in, like red veins creep in until his entire, the sclera is the white, right?
I believe so.
The sclera is completely red
Mhm.
in John's eyes as he turns to wrath and his attention goes back onto the statue that just damaged him and he pops it well with Krantaga.
Okay. Time hangs in the air as the bullet shatters the stone dragon, ending the sound. But it strikes something behind it. An unstable magical lattice, a spell matrix built into a technological construct that had been lurking there for 10,000 years, decaying and degrading as time went on. Time
Come again for Big Magic.
hangs frozen. And
We frozen?
remember that act of God where you rolled a 99
Yeah, you didn't tell me what it did.
like an hour ago?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah.
Of course I should have checked the dragon head. Gosh, of course I should have checked the dragon head.
Shot hits it. Everything goes reverse color, as if somebody had thrown a negative filter on reality.
Oh.
John, Asena, and Tenkoble flare brilliantly bright for one moment, or being pulled through a rift
Yep.
to another dimension.
Yep.
No.
And we will continue the adventure of 1-2 Punch next time on Coriander Society Adventures. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This is our first in-person episode. We had a ton of fun. We did promise a light stick rave. So
Oh yeah.
tune into the channel, and we'll be back next time.